the season-long race to the CME Globe. From Norton, Massachusetts, it's live final round coverage of the FM Championship. A touch of autumn in the air, cardigan weather, and football season is on the horizon, not far away from Gillette Stadium, where the Patriots will open next week against the Raiders.
LPGA Tour winner from Ratchaburi, Thailand, Jeeno Thitikul.
Of Wong as we go to 7 and say hi to Tom.
Thank you, Grant. This is Gino's second to the par 5 7th. Big first bounce there, and that's going to go over
to Wong. Or could Jeeno Thitikul become the first repeat champion this year?
Here is Jeeno at the 7th, trying to get it up and down. Ball should release down into that swale.
She got a little bit unlucky on that second shot, Tom. It took a terrible kick, released all the way to the back of the green.
If you get into the really long stuff, you can get into a bit of trouble. This is the birdie putt up on the green for Jeeno, so a good up and down. She gets to 18 under par, and with the leader in trouble off the tee at the 7th, Jeeno going along very well, challenging for the top of.
No, Thitikul now within 1. So that for birdie to get it to 19 under.
An edge a little closer to the player that she's playing alongside. Let's go to 8.
And Jeeno to tie the lead.
Jeeno just looked really relaxed earlier today on the range. Very calm, you know, just kind of ho-hum, another day at the office. I mean, you're always nervous when you're in this position, but it would be very different for a player like Jeeno than it would be for, of course, a rookie like Miranda Wong.
The long putt coming up to 9.
Good drive here by Jeeno Thitikul into the heart of the fairway. Dogleg from right to left. And just getting it to sit down perfectly. So that's going to be basically a guaranteed birdie for Jeeno Thitikul to get to 19 under par. The race is on here at the FM Championship. Rose Zhang. Not sure Ollie knows how to spell school. Let's go up to the green. Sorry, Ollie, that was a cheap shot. Thitikul for birdie. And she ties the lead. And this is significant, really, the way that she's played over the front 9.
Now from the fairway, tied for the lead, Jeeno Thitikul.
So sharp with her distance control all week. Nearly hole high on every single shot that she has hit. Another one.
Yeah, on a Boulevard.
All right, here is Jeeno to tie again.
Trying to negotiate that ridge. You can see in your screen.
So Miranda tried to do what Jeeno did when, as a rookie, Jeeno did it twice and actually reached #1 in the world, got back to #1 just 3 weeks ago. And she'll have this to stay 5 under in a round today. Shot 65 yesterday, and she's trying to become the first repeat winner of 2025.
Jeeno has put herself so consistently in contention. It's, even though she hasn't won more than once, she's had 9 top 10s and just seems to every weekend be right up there with a chance.
Is the tee at the 11th final round of the FM Championship. Jeeno Thitikul one back. Flag cut over that bunker on the right, just right above camera tower.
Every green today, big one for how all 3 of these top players play that hole.
It's a great angle there. You can see how much break Jeeno is playing down the hill. Looks like she's got it on a really good line. Oh, only need
It will be for her.
Last couple of days, the tee's been moved up at the par 5 12th. Here's Jeeno.
Electing to not go with driver, just trying not to run through the fairway here.
All right, so Jeeno won back last year's Aon.
An LPGA event, the first of which was back in Mexico. Let's go to 12.
And a big shot here for Jeeno, second to the par 5.
A location all the way in the back center of the green here, very accessible. Has been 1 eagle so far today on this 12th hole. On her way towards A-plus territory, should she break into the winner's circle here this week.
This to take the lead for Jeeno Thitikul.
Just came out a hair.
Jeeno Thitikul to tie the lead again.
She has loved this hole, birdied it every day. She's, just doing Jeeno things, making it look easy as she has pretty much her entire career.
If Miranda Wong gets this done and holds off number 1 Jeeno Thitikul.
To see somebody say, hey, give myself some credit, and she should, the way she played yesterday and the way she continues to play today.
Jeeno Thitikul in a good position off the tee at 13.
Location all the way on the left side today, Tom. Like 4 paces off the left.
Yeah, she's not going to mess with that whole location, but conservative play there. Just on the wrong, there is a little spine at the back of that green, just on the wrong side of it, but she'll have an outside chance of a birdie. Here's the birdie putt at the 13th for Jeeno.
You mentioned that ridge, Tom, just tough to negotiate there, just wanting to get the pace down.
Jeeno with a couple of wins this year, the first of which was in Saudi on the Ladies European Tour, and then the Mizuho Americas Open. Just needs to clean this one up. Yeah. So she will head to the 14th hole, just playing a little easier today. And some good birdie chances coming in, and then of course the par 5 18th, which really has.
Okay, so Jeeno tied second from the fairway at the par 4 14th.
Hit her last 18 straight greens, dating back to yesterday, the end of yesterday's round. Make that 19 in the last few weeks.
All right, Miranda has a putt for par. This is Jeeno to take the lead.
Could have gotten a bit of a read from Se-Young.
Okay. Remember, Jeeno had the lead going to the 72nd hole of the Amundi Evian Championship. To win her first major, and Grace Kim would make an eagle and then survive that
way with the bunkers out there and the long grass. And you really have to, I would think, Morgan, visualize where you want it to go.
Yeah, you're picking a very specific point, whether it's the top of the bunker, but always say the smaller the target, the smaller the miss. Really narrow it down. Don't just look at the fairway and see that as the spot to aim. Pick a blade of grass.
Slight movement here from left to right in this hole. Quite a bit of fairway, but you have that bunker there. 15th player tied for the lead. Jeeno Thitikul, second shot. Flag today on the front right of the green. Let's see how aggressive she is. Sensible from the world number one. And she will have a putt to potentially edge ahead. Depends. Miranda still has lead. Just wandering a little right at the end. So that's going to be a 4. Gino stays 20 under. Miranda Wong will still have a putt on that pre.
Green clears, and here is Jeeno Thitikul.
I'd expect her to be taking dead aim here with just a wedge. She's only had 2 birdies on par 3s this week. Underneath that one.
Popular spot. And so there's the first missed green.
Delicate here, just chop something onto the green. So quick from there.
First missed green in 20 holes going back to the back 9 yesterday. She did get up and down for a birdie. And this is about 3.5, 4 feet for par, and Gino able to scramble, and she'll head to the 17th. Still tied. She's been in this position so many times.
Forced error after that good tee shot. Let's go to the tee at the 17th, and the player now leading the FM Championship. This is Jeeno Thitikul, not too far left off the tee here. And that is going to go through the gap, I think, Morgan.
That is in a perfect spot right now.
And now the leader at 17.
Yeah, just ran through there. It's such a narrow gap, as Morgan was saying. So the ball above her feet. Flag is back right. Not a great angle. Oh, Morgan, she just pulled it left. Oh, no, that is not the place to be.
And with the ball above her feet, just not easy with such a short shot.
Wow. Miranda Wong with a chance for birdie. Jeeno Thitikul with work to do to save par.
Here's the leader.
This ball below her feet, not particularly easy here for Thitikul. Sounded a little clunky, Morgan.
Yeah, she didn't get the club to slide under the ball off that downslope. This is an uncharacteristic.
Chip it in. Oh, wasn't far away.
There's still some work left there, though, Tom. There's a Good effort.
So that will be to fall back to 19 under par, and there will be...
They were very focused.
Gino needs to focus here. This to save bogey. Okay. But uncharacteristic mistakes from the world number one. Just a little too aggressive and left off the tee, running out of fairway, and then pulling it left to the green.
Par-5 18th. 2 ahead of her fellow competitor at the Mundi Evian Championship. Grace Kim made eagle, caught her, and then beat her in the playoff. And Se Young Kim is going to need to do something similar. She's going to have a chance. So good. All right, so the green is not clear at 18. That means Jeeno Thitikul is going to lay up here.
That's an interesting choice. I would think that she's able to go for the green here. Whole location all the way in the back right today, and a small little finger of this green. So just precision play, I'd imagine, looking up the left side here. Almost all the way down to the end of the fair.
Now Jeeno with her third, one back.
A little bit odd because she can't see the flag with that bush in her way.
And so she won't be able to tell that it's spun back. I think the crowd's reaction gave her some hope.
Almost pushed it down there a little bit too close to where she had set.
Birdie to tie the lead at 18.
Anything can happen here on 18 with Miranda, but you kind of feel like this has to go in.
And the speed of that putt suggested she knew that.
I'd imagine was much more nervous watching.
Se Young Kim missed her birdie putt, and so for Jeeno, this is to post 19 under and to force Miranda to make par or better. If she misses, it's a little extra wiggle room for Wong. And so the best player in the world shoots 65-67 on the weekend, but it was a costly bogey at the 17th, and for the moment has her number one Jeeno Thitikul to do it, and Gino kind enough to visit with Tom.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some disappointment for Gino, just coming up a little bit short today. Did you know where you stood coming down the last couple of holes? Because that 17th was kind of pivotal in the end.
I don't know. I have no idea what other people are doing. I just trying to do my job the best, and then it's a really makeable course. So I trying to make birdies.
Can you tell us what happened on 17 with that second shot and then the chip shot there?
I think the second shot was so above my feet. I don't want it to go right off the pin because it's gonna be hard to bounce back, right? And then I thought it wasn't gonna take too much left as that much, so it's just too much left, and then it's kind of hard chipping shot there, just grabbing too much, and then that's pretty much it. I think it's just learning experience. I don't think I do anything wrong, just just technique wise, just a couple of mistake.
You said you were working a little bit on your golf swing coming into this week. This is a good result, even though you didn't get the win. It's still a second place finish. What do you take from this week?
I'll just take a really positive, especially the final round that I have, especially the front nine that I had. I mean, I do look at my stat. That's my final round wasn't that good as the first couple round, but I just proved to myself that today I can go low on the final round as well.
Gino, thanks for talking to us. We'll let you get back to signing some autographs. Well played this week.
Thank you.
Tom and Gino, thank you. Well, it was a day that began with Miranda Wong up by 3